What up, folks? Cajun Blaze here. I'm just kidding. It's Joe Bananas, but shout out to Cajun Blaze. You know, he's one of the OG knife reviewers. I started watching him 6, 7, 8 years ago or something when I first got into the knife community and knives and all that kind of stuff. So shout out to Cajun Blaze. Check him out on YouTube. I know he's got an Instagram too. Check him out. Anyway, what I have today is, and if you follow me on Instagram, then I know you already know because I put up a poll last night and a lot of you guys voted. So this is the stock Benchmade Bugout scales. Now this is for the 535 GRY, I think they call it. So it's the dark. It's not the blue one. Obviously, it's the dark dark green or gray scales with the black blade, right? So these are, I don't know what the hell these are. They're not G10. I think it's FRN. But yeah, I like this color. I'm a sucker for OD green and black. You know, my rifles in the past that I've built have always been OD green and black. I'm just a sucker for it. I love it. And it's a cool knife, right? The Bugout it's pretty freaking awesome. And I wanted one, but I wanted something a little bit more. So I held out buying one for a long time. And then I found a guy on Instagram who goes by @Rockscale Design, okay? And what he does is machine titanium replacement scales for multiple knives, the Bugout being one. I don't know this for sure, but I would say it's up there with one of his more popular ones. He does make them for the Spyderco Para 3, which is really cool. And I want to say, let me check my phone real quick. I think he made them for the Mannix as well. Yes. So yeah, boom, right here you go. I know it's just a phone, but yeah, he makes them for the Mannix. It's pretty cool, right? Black blade Mannix, that's awesome. So yeah. I ordered the scale. I bought the knife knowing that I was going to put these scales on it because I know I want a little bit more. So I got the knife in first, and immediately later that day or the next day I ordered the scales. So all right, that's what they normally look like. I've already got it open, but the guy that owns and runs Rockscale Design, his name is Matt. Great guy. I contacted him after I bought them and praised him on his execution. I think they're freaking awesome. So when he ships you the scales, they ship in, I don't know, maybe different colors and stuff like that, but they ship in this cool little plastic, you know, it's like a little mini Pelican case looking thing, right? And they ship in that. It's got the foam and everything in there. It's pretty cool. So this is mine. I'm not going to do a video of me putting them on, anything like that, but I've been carrying this for weeks now. Boom, that's it. So here is my Griptilian with Rockscale Design titanium scales on it. I opted to keep the lanyard hole, even though I don't have one on there. I just like that look better of having that hole there. It looks cool. Plus, I opted for his backspacer. Bam, bam. So you'll know from the stock Griptilian, if you look at it, it does come with standoffs. Benchmade does not offer a backspacer. Matt has machined the backspacer to sit perfectly over top of the standoffs. Okay? So once you get this, it literally just sets right over the top. You screw your screws in like normal. It's perfect. You would never even know. But this version of the Bugout comes with these gold-ish colored thumb studs. And even though I can anodize, and you guys all know I've anodized for years, I just didn't feel like doing it, and he already offered a gold version at no extra cost. So guess what I chose? Let me see here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he offered one at no extra cost, so I went ahead and got the gold. Now, what I also did, and he offers several, or he offers a couple variations of these. These exact scales here are a little bit darker, and they are blasted with aluminum oxide. Now, I know a lot of you guys probably don't understand the difference between some of the medias used to blast knives. Aluminum oxide is 100% not good for anodizing, right? You need pure material. So once you blast something with aluminum oxide, that aluminum, it almost is just impregnated almost into the steel. You're shooting it in there. Titanium will not anodize well at all after it's been blasted with aluminum oxide. So if you did want them to be anodized, or you wanted to anodize them yourself, you should probably go with Matt's other option. I think he uses glass or sand. I've seen a couple different ones on his Instagram page. Go for one of those. Do not go for the aluminum oxide. Now, since I've anodized for years and I'm just sick of everything being in color, I like everything of mine to be monochromatic, dark tie, whatever. So I bought these knowing that, and I was completely fine with it. I will never anodize these. I don't want to. So the only other thing that I needed to change out was this clip. Okay, this is the stock clip that comes with the Bugout. I hate deep carry clips, hate them. I don't like them. It's my personal preference. I understand a lot of people like them, and you may live in an area that knives are frowned upon. I live in Indiana. We can carry whatever we want. We carry guns, whatever. It's cool. So I needed to get a different clip. Thankful Benchmade uses the standard 3-hole clip like Emerson does. So I bought a Emerson flag clip, which looks really cool on here in my opinion. Black, matched the blade. Thumb studs match the spacer, and overall, just a freaking awesome knife. I love this thing so much. It's a very light knife as is, almost too light maybe for some people. And I want to say it's like 1.8 ounces or something crazy like that factory. It is still under 3 ounces even with these titanium scales on it, which is ridiculous. But to me, these scales from Rockscale Design added literally the perfect amount of weight to this knife to make it feel still light but still good in the hand. It's not like it's super thick now or super long or anything, but I just feel like it feels better in hand. And I can tell you this for sure, the action of this knife is better with these titanium scales on it than it was with the FRN or whatever it is stock. I don't know what, this is the first Benchmade I've owned. I don't know anything about them. I don't know what would have made it better, what didn't. But just know this, so I looked up some videos on how to take this down and how to change these out a little bit before I got them. If you've never taken apart a Benchmade and you buy these scales, I highly recommend that you do some searches on YouTube and watch how people take these apart. Because of this access lock, it is definitely not like a normal locking folder. So it's it took me, I don't know, like 20 minutes, I guess, to probably take the old ones off, put these new ones on, and be good to go. So, and there's a little work involved. It is not hard. Once you've done it once, it's like, oh, cool, I can do this again. Which leads me to my next point. I'm not going to change these scales out at all, but if you check out the Rockscale Design Instagram, he's single-handedly got me into Benchmades. I now want a Benchmade 940 because he is making Benchmade 940 scales, and they look badass. They've got this cool little milling texture on them and everything. They look sick. So be on the lookout for that. I don't know when those are coming out. Bug the hell out of them. Maybe he'll release them sooner than later. But once those come out, I'm definitely buying a Benchmade 940 and throwing his Rockscale titanium scales on one of those things. It looks sick. I don't have a PM3. If I did, I'd probably buy another set of those. His work is phenomenal. I can't say enough about it. I'm not paid to say any of this. I bought all this stuff myself. In fact, a lot of people have asked me how much this was. I don't remember right off the top of my head exactly how much the scales were. I want to say they're like $90-ish. The backspacer's obviously extra. I think that was like $35. It wasn't too bad. The clip was like 15 bucks. So I think all in, knife included, all the extra stuff, you know, this is stock hardware, all the extra stuff. I think I was into this for maybe 280 bucks. Shipping on all companies, everything combined, it was like 280 bucks. So is that an expensive Benchmade Bugout? Sure, maybe. I don't really care because I got the exact knife I wanted and I like it and it's perfect to me and it's cool. If you just want a regular Benchmade Bugout with these scales on it, like 120, 130 bucks. Can't beat it. Hell of a knife. This thing came super razor sharp. I haven't used it a ton, but it is still sharp. It's a great little knife. It was a little stiff when I got it, so shout out to my buddy KPL Knife Pivot Lube on Instagram. As soon as I change the scales out on these, drop some Knife Pivot Lube on either side, and this thing is freaking butter. Oh, that axis lock wanted to push it back out. I mean, this thing is freaking butter. I love it. It rides so good on these titanium scales with Knife Pivot Lube. Yeah, I just wanted to shout out a couple of great companies. KPL, which I've done before. I did a whole video on it. Go back a few and you can see that. Rockscale Design. Dude, keep pumping out the good stuff. If you guys want, give them a follow on Instagram. I'll put the link in the description down below. Follow me on Instagram at JoeBananas_bananas. And just, yeah, keep up with Rockscale Design and see what else he's got coming out. As always, this video is brought to you by Monster Energy, aka Nectar of the God. Oh yeah, hold on. Oh god, that was freaking amazing. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for liking all my stuff on Instagram. I'm just gonna keep posting pictures of this, I guess. It seems like by the like count and everything, you guys like this more than anything else I've posted lately. So, and which is cool because I don't mind carrying this thing and using it and posting pictures of it. It's an awesome knife. I find myself playing, just messing around with it all the time. It hasn't really left my side a whole lot. I really, really do enjoy this knife. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was a little bit informative, at least give you a little bit more of an idea of, I guess, what you're looking at. If I can get this in focus. You know, for these scales. Some quick macros and stuff before it's over. I know it's been a while since I did a video. I hope you guys had a great holiday. I did. I took the last 2 weeks of the year off, or the last week of the year and the first week of the year. It was amazing. But yeah, this is easily my favorite version of the Bugout. The blue didn't really do it for me with the satin blade. I wanted the dark on dark. Yeah, buddy. So that's it. Tell a friend, tell your grandma. Grandparents love me. Show your grandma this video. I bet she'll like it. Your grandpa probably doesn't care, but show grandma. Tell grandma I said hello. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out with me for 10 or 15 minutes, however long this was. I'm sorry if it was too long, whatever. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. As always, Joe Bananas out. Peace!